Well, we're never satisfied with a loss. There's some things that we could learn from this game. And one, we've got a good team. We just got to be more consistent. We competed in a lot of areas. We actually had a two rebound lead at halftime, ended up down by 5, rebounded, and we thought that was critical because they got some second chance points. And about every critical area that is impactful to the game, we're just a little bit behind. But I'm very pleased with the effort. We never gave up, especially the second quarter. You saw the grit that we have and the depth that we've had, and we just got to continue to move forward. And we don't have a lot of time to think about this game. We got to move on. We play Saturday, and tomorrow it's going to be all Cal Baptist, and we may circle back to this game. Love the crowd. I've got to say, Paul, you probably could pull up the facts on it. This was the best attendance we've had, and the Flames Nation, the crowd was intense, and when we did something good, it really gave us an extra boost there. So the excitement was certainly appreciated, and hopefully we can duplicate that throughout the season.
Questions, Coach?
Hard-fought game, Coach. We were giving away a lot of free throws tonight. How do you think overall that impacted us as the game went on?
What was the question?
A lot of free throws that were given up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We can go down through every category. You're talking about the free throws. They went to the free throw line because they attacked the basket more, but they got some offensive rebounds. And when they got those offensive rebounds, we fouled them. We just got to be more conscious of boxing out and getting 5 people on the defensive end involved in the rebounding scheme. And it's not only there. We got, just glancing ahead, we got 24 points off of their turnovers. But they had 18 turnovers, we had 22. Every category was just enough that they got an advantage of. As you're talking about free throws, it's only 4 points different. We made 13 out of 16. They made 17 out of 27. Too many times there, but that's how it adds up. It was 4 points there. The turnovers, I told you we got 24 points. They got 31 off of our 22 turnovers, and they had 18. So there's 4. Right there is doing the math. That's 7. That's 11 right there. And made threes. They shot 50%, and this was a team that possibly couldn't do that all year. But the previous game, they shot 20%, made 4 out of 20. But they made 8 out of 16, shooting 50%. We made 6 threes, and they're all big, good shooters. But right there's 2 more points. So we're sitting right there at almost at 16 points, 14 points. But all of these categories, points in the paint, they won that by 12. Transition, fast breaks, they got that. They won that one pretty big. Our bench, it comes down to their bench scored 30 points, our bench scored 26. We lost, not decisively, but just in every category that has an impact on a game by 4, 6, 8 points. And wow, 16 points is not a loss, is not what we're playing for, but it's respectful for a team that's just now trying to pull it all together, and we can take this game and learn a lot. We can compete with 11th place team in the country. We just got to be consistent with it.
Were there any key moments that stood out to you from your players' performance?
In the second quarter, that was a great quarter for us. Our defense was good. We were down 2 or 3 rebounded. after the first quarter, which was not a good quarter. We played good defense in the second quarter and out-rebounded them by 2 at halftime. So those two categories, your defense and making those threes, that's when we made our threes and got some good contributions from the bench. So if we could just had that all the time, and they won 3 out of the 4 quarters. We won decisively in the second quarter that I'm talking about, but just wasn't consistent enough. If we can do that, we're coming out a winner instead of a loser.
Like you said, it's a quick turnaround to your game against Cal Baptist next.
Yep.
Are you planning on making any changes? What are you planning on going into that game?
We just will address the things that we feel like we got to be better, and then we're going to look right at Cal Baptist. And we've had 2 games, and each game is a little bit different. And Cal Baptist is a third team that's going to be different, as well as the next game is Tennessee. So we're looking at a lot of varieties of styles of play coming up. So.
What did you learn about your team at first, slow first quarter into a second quarter? What did you learn about your team, how they fought back?
They got grit. They got grit, and they came together. They were embarrassed, and had a great crowd support, and they just did the normal nitty gritty common things better than that, and than Duke did during that time. Play defense, contest, rebound, move the ball, knock down shots. We can do it. It's just we got to be consistent. And really, once again, we fed off the crowd. We made a few shots, and boy, the girls just picked it up.
When's the last time you heard a crowd that loud for a game here at Liberty?
Well, in the Liberty Arena, that was the largest crowd we've ever had, and they were loud. They were wearing red. They were loud, and they were proud, and we certainly appreciate them coming out.